world-class fish. I got him! Absolute giant. Got him. Come on, eat it. Got him. Oh. Look at the size of this monster right here. Alright guys, and we're back with another video, this time out on Georgian Bay. And as you can probably already tell, I never filmed an intro for this video as I was a little bit too excited to get to the fishing. But I'll be popping in here and there throughout the video to drop some tips and tricks, as my microphone also wasn't working so well, as I got a little bit of water damage on this trip. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Oh, about to get smashed. Got him. There's two of them. Let's see what it is. Gosh, a 7-inch fluke. So, is it a walleye or a pike? Two of them together, cruising. As you're going to see here in a second, this pike decided to hit a 7-inch Crush City Rapala fluke on a 1/2 ounce 9/0 jig head. And I mean, it always seems like these pike, they just never can resist a large fluke falling in front of them. So that's one of my go-to baits when I'm fishing for pike, is that big fluke on a jig head and just letting that pop in front of them, and they just absolutely crush that thing. Nice fish. So he was cruising in a pair. There's a second one right next to him. Cool fish. Beauty. This clear water's so nice, they see everything. Oh, second one coming in. Oh my god. There's a unit coming in from so far away. Is that a laker or is that a... Oh, he's chasing it. Got him! Got him! Oh my god. Laker! Oh, I got him! Oh, yo! Oh, no, it's not, dude. It's so thick. It's like the actual tank. Yeah, so as you can tell, I was pretty excited about this fish. I mean, when it was approaching the boat, I thought I may have cracked my PB, which was also caught on Georgian Bay and was 42 inches. But this fish measured anywhere from 37 to 38 inches. I didn't want to waste too much time trying to get a proper measurement. I kind of measured the fish on my measuring tape on the boat, which is on the boat, sort of over the net. So I didn't get a proper measurement, but it was at least 37 inches. And I think the important thing to note here in this video is you could see a bunch of the capsules left over from the flies that have hatched from the lake bottom. And so anytime you see this on a lake, there's a dead giveaway that in these areas you will likely find big schools of Ciscos, and behind those Ciscos you'll obviously find these large fish. It's also noteworthy that you can see in the background, you see in a sec, that the shoal in the background, or the island, has a very flat surface, and it's a very steep drop off. Those flat surfaces in the spring, those flat rocky surfaces, heat up very quickly, and they heat the surrounding waters around the island. And so the Ciscos really like that warmer water and that food availability, those midge flies that are rising in the water column. So these are very good spots to be checking when you're fishing in the spring during these hatches. She's gone. Look at that. What an absolute behemoth. Oh, that's a beautiful fish right there. What an honor. So yeah, I saw that guy, 42 feet of water. Absolutely came up for that Williams whitefish spoon with the 5-inch curly tail on the end. He absolutely munched that thing. Beautiful fish right there. I mean, that's a tank. Turn the motor off. He's moving. Bro, I think you should get out here. I'm not even gonna lie.
6 o'clock, bro.
It gets dark in 8:45, bro. You'll get here, fish for an hour and a half, for like actually bunch of marks here.
Really? Hey, send me a picture of how far you are. I gotta see.
I'm right. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Go! You hit it. Oh my god, I see him. I see him chasing it. I see him chasing it. I got him. Oh, it's a pike. Dude, I saw him hit it at the surface. So a little observation from this clip that you guys might find interesting is, so you saw that pike that rose over 40 feet in the water column to hit that spoon. So in these big bodies of water that have those Ciscos, these clear big bodies of water, a lot of fish have adapted to feed specifically on those Ciscos. I mean, they have the highest nutritional value of any big fish that is around. So a lot of these fish will act just like lake trout. So it's not uncommon to see large pike, muskie, and walleye chasing baits just like lake trout would. And I realized that this fish came from pretty deep water, and I didn't want to cause it any stress due to that pressure change, so I decided that I would try and release it both sides, just unhook it and let it go. But as you're gonna see here, it didn't really go as planned.
Oh, he snapped me off.
No, I didn't net him. I wanted to just get him off both sides without netting him, because then they twist in the net and then they tangle everything and then they hook themselves.
I know.
Oh, that sucks. Well, thank God I have 3 more of those spoons.
Yo, what are the wings coming?
Oh wait, I see him. I see him. Yo, come back. He's floating at the surface. Give me my spoon. I see the spoon in his mouth. He's just going crazy. Oh, I think he went down now. Oh no, I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. Come on. Give me my spoon, please.
How are you gonna get him?
I'm gonna net him, bro. Give me my spoon. No. Yeah, so that pike decided to start freaking out at the surface, trying to remove that spoon from its mouth. I tried getting to it and then netting it and trying to remove that spoon. But I did a pretty poor job with the trolling motor, and I didn't really position myself properly to net the fish. But yeah, that fish went down. I saw it like 20 feet down with a shining spoon in its mouth. Well, so if anyone catches a large pike with a 6-inch whitefish Williams spoon in its mouth, I guess you know who to contact. That's incredible. Wow. Got him. That's gonna be a laker for sure. I mean, he torpedoed up. He saw this spoon from 40 feet away, 45 feet away. I think it's a laker. Should be. Oh my God. He's going absolutely mayhem. Well, all that progress we just made is just gone. So a little tip here, as you can see in this video, the conditions are flat, calm, bright, sunny day. And whenever I have conditions like this and I'm targeting these fish that are feeding on Cisco's, the larger baits, I like to use a really big flashy spoon. I like the Williams whitefish spoons in the 6-inch size. The half gold, half silver is very nice because it's finished with jewelry grade silver and gold, so it reflects sun rays really well in the water column, and these fish can see it from over 60 feet away. So using a big flashy spoon can really help attract more fish from a distance. And it wasn't uncommon that this trip I was throwing my spoon at one fish and another fish came from a completely different direction from over 100 feet away. Poor guy wanted a big meal. Oh jeez. Come on. There we go. So that's what Mr. Laker absolutely crushed. Very feisty. Right there. Beauty. Beautiful fish. Let's get him back. And he's gone. Unreal. Not good, buddy. Wait, one sec. Got one. I mean, it bolted from the bottom, bro. I'm using a Ned rig rod right now, dude. Dude, the head shakes are insane. Dude, this thing is big, dude. Unless it's just this flimsy ass rod, but definitely looks big on live scope.
What is it, like a medium light?
It's a medium, but it's a short medium. It's a Laker. I see it burping. Oh my god, it's a huge Laker, dude. On the graph shads.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The drag peeling?
Oh, you're on right now?
What do you mean? I've been on. I told you, that's why I'm telling you I hooked up on the Ned rig rod.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
Oh, you don't hear that? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
This is a unit, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna land it. Holy crap, dude, he's running like crazy. I see the bubbles, holy. Forearm hurts, dude. This is an actual workout.
Yeah, bro, no need for the gym.
I know, right? Oh yeah, it's a Laker. It's a nice Laker, dude. Look at that. Not as big as the first, but huge. Like big still. Crushed that graph shads. I got him. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Again, Laker. Beautiful Laker. Look at that fish. Let's get her back in the water. I'm gonna put her on the seat so I'm not extending her jaw too much. Or gill, I mean. There she goes. So heavy it slipped out of my hand, but he's long gone. Oh, what a beautiful fish. Got him. There we go. I knew he was chasing it. I felt him bump it one time. He missed, but then he came back for it. That's a Laker for sure. Crazy head shakes. Oh, he's at the surface. What the hell? What is going on? Yeah, there he is. He crushed that massive spoon. Nice little guy. Get him back in the water. Oh my god. Feisty. Yeah, I broke the hook on my spoon. So that Laker slammed this absolute giant spoon right here. I mean, size of my palm, 7 inches, I think. It's a huge fish behind the boat. That's a big fish. Is he gonna eat it right next to the motor? He's on it. Come on, eat it. Got him. That's a huge fish. Pretty sure that's a pike. Just took massive glide bait. That makes sense. Oh my. This is pretty. That's a good fish. Damn. Oh God. He's trying to go under the boat. My God. Net buddy's gonna come in handy. I need to get my pliers and I need to get this guy unhooked quickly before he injures himself in the net with those big hooks. Oh my. Calm down. One of the perks of this net buddy is you just attach it to the holder and the fish sits in the water while you do stuff like this. There's that. That is an absolute unit. Like, very big. Very big. Ugh. Look at the size of this monster right here. 106 centimeter, close to 20 pounds for sure. I mean, look, I'm keeping it against my body. Look how long that is. What a unit. Nighttime on a huge glide bait. She was sitting in the net, so she won't need much reviving. She was in the water pretty much the entire time. Let's see. Let me get her tail. So yeah, that pike was caught on 7-inch glide bait right here, and the line is so frayed. I mean, we're lucky he didn't bite us off, but it was an absolute unit of a pike. I I mean, that was definitely close to 20 pounds. It was 106 centimeters, but unbelievably thick, very thick. And yeah, the release, he was belly up for a bit, but he definitely went down strong. I mean, there was no reason he wouldn't. He only came out of 8 feet. He suspended 8 feet down, and he was in the net the entire time. I have the net buddy, so I can have my net sit here with the fish in the water while I do what I do, and they can just sit there in the net and stay oxygenated in that water. So there was no worry of that causing any damage. But yeah, beautiful fish nonetheless, and he crushed that thing on live scope. Unbelievable. Middle of the night. Unreal. Here's one. Is he gonna hit it? Looks like it. Yeah, so you're gonna see here in this clip in just a second that I'm using a 6-inch fluke on a 1/4 ounce jig head. So when you're fishing in the night for these walleye, if you're scoping, it's very important that you use a large bait. I've said this in the past, in my past video, my night fishing video, but it's so crucial. Like the number of fish that notice the bait when you cast at them when you're using a larger bait is significant compared to when you're throwing something smaller. And these fish, they're not shy. They will hit baits even larger than 7 inches. So you always use that large bait when you're fishing in the night like this for walleye. Crush that thing. Smashed the entire bait. Nice fish. Let him go. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was a good fish. Slammed that right at the surface. Oh, he's coming for it. Got him. That's gonna be a huge fish. That's a huge one. I know, it's huge. Oh my god. What a tank. Could be a giant. So in this clip, I'm targeting a sort of a different structure than I was previously. So I'm actually targeting underwater shoals here, and the key to these underwater shoals in the spring for lake trout and as well as other predatory fish is you want these shoals to be surrounded by large flats, large mud bottom flats. And so these large mud bottom flats are where most of your insects will be hatching. And so these lakers, you can see them cruising these mud bottoms right on bottom and just basically with their mouth open and sort of like filter feeding these rising midges in the water column. It's free food. They don't really have to do much. And so what I would basically do here is cruise around these shoals and drive while using my live scope and rotating it and searching for those marks on those flats and just casting right at them. And these fish, because their eyesight's so good, it makes it very easy to catch them because you don't have to really cast directly at them. They see it from so far away. They just immediately start to chase as soon as they see something falling. Yeah, pretty big. Not an absolute monster, but it's definitely a good sized fish. Oh, there we go. Nice fish. That's a beauty right there. Awesome. Let's get her back. Down she goes. Awesome.
So I think this is a pretty important point for me to make here is right here I'm trying to find some walleye. I've already explored the spawning areas and there are walleye there. There were walleye there, except the averages there were smaller than what I would have liked and definitely smaller than what Georgian Bay has to offer. So I know after spawn, a lot of the really big females in these clear Great Lake waters will leave those spawning grounds early and they'll go to those deeper waters to feed on Cisco's and gobies. So I knew that moving to those deeper waters or those sharper drop offs outside of those spawning areas would have a high probability of containing schools of those larger walleye. And so here in this clip, you can see one of these schools of walleye, and I'm just throwing a gold rattle bait at them and just ripping and then letting it fall on a slack line and ripping off bottom, letting it fall on a slack line, and these fish will just pin it to bottom. And so it's also important to note that these fish that have moved out to the deeper water will more willingly hit a bait fish style presentation compared to those walleye that are still near those spawning areas in those warmer waters, those more stained waters, which are more keyed in on this time of year on the midge fly hatches and the bug hatches. So it's tougher to get those walleye to bite a baitfish style presentation. This is why moving to these outer areas for those bigger fish can really be a good decision when you can't get those smaller ones which are keyed in on bugs to bite your presentation.
Yeah, there you go. Look at this behemoth. Oh yeah, that's a unit. That's a tank. 29, 28 and a half, 29. Gigantic. Look at that. All beat up. Nice fish. Let's get her back in the water. Oh, there she goes. No hesitation. Right back to the bottom. Unreal fish. There's a good fish right there. Sees it, I think. He sees the hair jig. Got him. That's a pike. That's a pike for sure. Oh my god. That might, I mean, I want to say, I know it's either a pike or a muskie. I don't want to jinx it, but it kind of looks like a muskie. We'll see. It's a big fish nonetheless. Huge fish. I just hope I didn't hook him deep in the mouth. He's only 5 feet down. Big, but it's not an absolute monster. Dude, that is a very thick fish. My god. Back on this thing is unbelievable. Like, the head on this thing is unbelievable. It actually looks like an alligator. Holy. The face on it is unreal. It's not even so long, but the head is way too big for the length of its body, I'd say. pretty sure I hooked him all right. Alright, come here, man. Enough. Barely not. Look at that thing. Get over here, buddy. Video cut out momentarily, but we're about another. Come on, man. Get over here, Jesus Christ. Unreal. I mean, that is a huge fish, actually. Oh my. What a giant. Just another absolute giant right there. Suspended on the massive hair jig. I mean, look at the thickness of this gator, dude. Holy. Not gonna measure him, just gonna let him back in the water. And there she goes. Wow, what a beast. Oh my God. Just another absolute giant on that hair jig suspended. I knew it was a pike. It was so big. I immediately took that massive hair jig and he just absolutely crushed that suspended in the middle of the water column. Beautiful fish. Come on. Take it on the drop. This is gonna be a walleye. A big one. I can feel teeth. Hoping it's a walleye. Took the rattle bait. I really hope I don't get bit off. I don't want to lose this rattle bait. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a pike. So another tip here, it's important to realize that not all walleye or even pike or any other species will be spawning at the exact same time. So depending on the spawning location for any given fish, the spawn may actually happen for them either earlier or later than its peers. So you may have one spawning location that you know of where the water temps are pretty high and the spawn's already happened, and then you may move to a more main lake type location where you have shoal spawning walleye where the water temps are significantly lower and that spawn is actually taking place later on. So there's always a lot of opportunity to target fish that have just spawned. even if one of the locations that you've checked has significantly higher temperatures and those fish are already out of those areas. This is a very good tip, especially when you're fishing for things such as pike, because usually you would target the most northwest bays, which are exposed to sunlight the most in this geographical region and warm the fastest. And we also have the most, our winds are most prevalent in the northwest direction, so these bays would warm up the fastest. But if you see that the pike are gone from those locations and have already moved deeper from those northwestern bays, you could check the eastern and southern bays where the water temps are lower or warm slower, but the actual substrate and the bay composition is ideal for spawning pike. So never discount those colder locations, spawning locations. They can be phenomenal to target when those more ideal, faster warming locations have already have fish that have spawned out. Well, I missed the hookup on the video, but yeah, this guy came in. He was on top of the shoal, 47 feet of water. Cast it on top of him. He went for it immediately. He's going crazy down there. And it's definitely a laker. I can see the bubbles. He's burping up. Gonna be a good fish. Oh yeah. That is a good fish. As you can tell, the conditions are insane for fishing, but there we go. Nice laker. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that beauty. Jesus, what a tank. Beautiful fish. Put it back. Bye bye. There he goes. honestly. God damn. Going crazy. Unreal. Just a 100-foot run. Gonna be a nice fish. This is gonna be a huge fish, honestly. I saw him at the surface. He came up at the surface initially, but as soon as he saw the boat, oh my god, just rocketed out of here. Slammed that Big Bite Baits, a 7-inch fluke on a Northland 5/0 half-ounce jig head. There he is. Unreal. Look at that fish. And that is so big, tangled in on my boat. Jeez. That just keeps tangling on everything. Oh my god. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh my, look at that. Again, what a tank. Jesus Christ, look at this fish. Wow, even bigger than the last, oh my god. All right, let's get this baby back in the water. There she goes. Beautiful fish. He had that 7-inch fluke, big bite baits, and half-ounce 5/0 Northland jig head, smelt near jig. Absolutely crushed that thing. Didn't hesitate at all. Came for it. I reeled, give it that jiggle, 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 jiggle. Smashed it. Set the hook. It's over. All right, well, that's it for me. Today the conditions were absolutely horrid. I mean, I was in 3 to 5 foot waves like all day, getting poured on for half the day, soaking wet, but it was definitely well worth it. We hooked into a lot of giants. We hooked into a bunch of Lakers, pike, big walleye, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one.
Oh my god, he hit it. Holy crap, dude. Dude, if you can see this footage right now, oh my god, this is the most insane footage I've ever seen in my life on live scope. Oh, got him! Oh, he hit it again! Oh! He got stung. Is he gonna come back? Y'all the average.
Just absolutely crushed that thing. Very aggressive. Beautiful fish. Tiny little walleye. Back he goes. Not fun. Not fun.